my child's father decided to get in another relationship with one of the women that he cheated on me with. That was the hardest pill for me to swallow, because it made me feel like, what does she have that I didn't? What's up, you guys? It's your girl Temper Shania, and I am back with another video. So before I get started on this video, I literally just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support, for all the love that y'all showed me on my last video, my testimony. My heart is just so full. I was so nervous to record that. I was so nervous to open up. I was nervous, but I'm so grateful that God gave me enough strength to do so. And as many comments that I got of women going through the same thing, and women that are going through the same thing now and has gone through the same thing, like, my heart's like, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Y'all bless me more than you could ever know. And just reading those comments made everything that I went through last year worth it. So from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you so much for you being vulnerable and, you know, telling what you went through down in my comments to help somebody else that's reading the comments. Like, that was so beautiful to me, and I love y'all so much. And I just thank y'all for just everything, for all the likes, for all the people that subscribe to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please do your girl a favor and hit the subscribe button, the like button, and turn on your post notifications, because God is doing something in me, and I'm moving according to his will for my life. And I want everything that I post to be intentional. I want everything that I post to be real and honest, and just something people can relate to, because that is what I prayed for. I really wish that last year, while I was going through everything that I was going through, that I had people that I could watch or listen to why can I talk today? Okay, so I really wish that last year I had people that I could watch and listen to help me through the hard times that I was going through. Like, I literally felt like I had nobody. Like, I was in such a dark place. And like I said, it was because of my own disobedience, and I didn't understand that while I was going through it, but God revealed that to me after. But I want to say thank you so much. I want to say thank you so much. So let's get into the video for today. A lot of women commented on there and said that it's hard. Like, it's hard to let go. It is hard to let go, but you rather let go on your own than have God do it for you. Because if God has to do it, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty. Like I told y'all in my last video, I literally went through a breakup, lost my job, car broke down, no money, healing and grieving over the loss of my second baby. All of this at one time, having to move out of the home that we had, like, all of this at one time, when I could have just not did it in the first place, when I could have just left when I saw the red flags. Leave. Leave when the signs are there. I know you may think, this looks good, I want a family, I want to be with this person, I want to be loved. Y'all, I am a certified lover girl. Do you hear me? I love love. I love everything about love. Like, I'm a lover girl, okay? So I just want to be loved, and I want to love, you know? But it's important that you share that love that you have with the right person, because if you don't, the wrong person will destroy you. Nothing is worth your salvation. Nothing is worth your salvation. No man is worth your peace, your joy, your happiness, your money, your life. No man on this earth is worth that. And I feel like a lot of times people, well, I'm specifically talking to women right now, I feel like a lot of times we don't want to leave because we're so comfortable. Like, we're scared. We don't know how we're gonna live without this person, because we done literally uprooted our whole lives. Forget us. Like, we don't even care about ourselves no more. We're not treating, like, we're worried about making sure this man is straight. We're making sure this man is treated like a king. And we forget about ourselves. Especially not to add, like, if you have children, now you just thinking about the man and the children. Forget about you. Like, you don't even matter anymore. And it should not be like that. Don't make a man your idol, your king, your God. Like, that is where I messed up as well. Because like I said, I put God on the back burner. Like, he was nowhere in my brain. I'm not thinking about no God. Like, I'm trying to please my man. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to be perfect for him. And that still wasn't enough, baby. Because guess what? He was still out there cheating. He was still out there lying. He was still disrespecting me. He was still, like, doing all the stuff that he was still doing it. So I'm sitting here trying to make sure that he's feeling loved and appreciated and wanted and valued as a man should. And I'm over here neglecting God. If you have to neglect God to be with somebody, that is not the person for you. A man is supposed to bring you closer to God. If you have to jeopardize your peace and your happiness to be with somebody, that is not the person for you. If you find yourself being extremely toxic, extremely insecure, that is not the person for you. Like, that is not the person for you. And I know it's easier said than done. Like, it's hard to walk away, because I couldn't walk away. I was stuck. I was so tied to this person. I wanted to spend the rest of my life with this man. I wanted to make my family work. I wanted to do anything that it would have took for me to be with this man. Even jeopardize my salvation. Because the way that I was moving, I was going to hell right with him, to be honest. I was going to miss out on the purpose that God had for me, the blessings that God had for me, for a man, because I wanted him so bad. And when I look at it and I think about that now, I'm just like, absolutely not. And another thing that makes me like cringe at the way how just, it's like I was hypnotized or something. I have a daughter, and God forbid that my daughter runs across that type of situation. I would be devastated. So especially if you have kids, do what you would want them to do. You wouldn't want them to be up all night wondering where somebody is, crying all night, can't eat, can't sleep, can't breathe. You wouldn't want that. So you have to be strong enough, and you have to be an example for them to get up, let it go, and move away. Like I said, God will not remove you from something and not bless you with better. Another thing, it's hard for women to walk away, I believe, as well, is because they don't trust God. They don't trust him. They don't trust that he can turn their situation around. They don't trust that God can send you the man of your dreams. Like, they don't trust that God can just do exceedingly abundantly above all that they can ask for or dream. They don't believe it. They don't trust that he can do that. So instead, they just go with what they know. They stay comfortable where they are. And that comfortability is going to get you caught up. You're going to live your life running after a man when he ain't running after you. He ain't thinking about you when he with her. One of the hardest things that I feel like broke me in my relationship was all the cheating. Number one, like the cheating. But after ending the relationship, my child's father decided to get in another relationship with one of the women that he cheated on me with. That was the hardest pill for me to swallow, because it made me feel like, what does she have that I didn't? Why was I not good enough? Like, God, why is this happening? Like, I'm going through all this pain, all this trauma, healing from all this stuff, and this ninja over here in a full-blown relationship with one of the women that he cheated on me with? Are you serious? Live his best life, so it seems. Why would you do that, God? Why? And then God began to make me realize, I did that for you. How? How did you do that for me? How? How was that for me? I needed him to get with her so that he could leave you alone. So that I could bless you with everything that I had for you the whole time. Because there was no way I was going to give you the blessings that I had for you while you were still with him. Because he was going to ruin it. That's why. And when God showed me that, it was a hard pill to swallow. But I was so grateful. Because I don't want to go another day without experiencing the goodness of God. In Psalms 147, God says, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wound. The broken heart that you feel, the brokenness that you feel, God will bind it up. He's close to the brokenhearted. He feels your pain. He feels it. He knows what you're going through. You don't think that saddens God every single day you decide to stay somewhere where you're not wanted, where you're not loved, where you're not valued? You don't think that makes him feel some type of way? You don't think that hurts his heart? It does. Because only if my daughter knew how special she was, how much she means to me, how much I love her and care for her. Only if she knew. Instead of her trying to get it from some other imperfect person. Only if you knew how much your Father loves you, you let it go. Healing is not going to be easy. It's hard. You got all these different scenarios playing in your head. You got, maybe if I would have did that different, maybe if I did this different, it would be different. No, it wouldn't, because it was never meant to be. And once you realize Whatever God has for you, it's not going to miss you. Whatever God has for you, it's not going to pass you by. But you can delay it by holding on to something or someone that God told you to get rid of a long time ago. Don't you know how beautiful you are? Don't you know how strong you are? Don't you know how much purpose you have inside of you? Don't you know that you are a chosen one? Don't you know you are a daughter to the Most High? You are worthy of every single thing. And let me tell you something. That desire that you have in your heart, 9 times out of 10, God put that desire there. So 9 times out of 10, God is going to fulfill that desire you have in your heart because He put it there. I know you want to be loved. I know you want a good relationship. I know you want to be married. I know you want to have kids. I know you want to do this. I know you want to do that. Stop trying to do it on your own strength, on your own will. Give it to God. You got to surrender it. You don't want to miss out on everything that God has for you because you're holding on to someone who cares nothing about you, who's trying to destroy you, who's trying to distract you and destroy you from the promises that God has for you. Let it go. You ain't felt peace in so long. You've been craving to have a peace that surpasses all understanding. You're never going to get it if you continue to hold on. And let me tell you something. That peace feels so good. That peace feels so good. The peace feels so good that I sent my daughter, go on over there with the new girlfriend and your daddy. Like, I need my break. Do you hear me? The peace feel good. Do you hear me? I'm not stressing. I'm not worried. I'm not nothing because I know what God has for me, it is for me. It's not going to pass me by. I'm going to get it in His timing. I pray that this video was the sign you needed to just let it go. Let it go. And I would be lying to you if I told you the journey of healing was going to be easy. It's not. It's not easy. But the more you trust, the more you seek God, He's going to give you that strength that you need to move forward. And when you look back on your life, everything that you went through, the moment you decided to walk away is going to be so worth it. You got this.